give up yet? Thrilled to pick my teeth with your bones, little ones? You are not fit to serve the deserving. You will not rise from the deep, but drown in it. Did you happen to see the little dead ghosts on the way in? Oh, the fun we had together. I am very impressed with you all, really. I'll still have to kill you, of course. The upended will live out its namesake. This world will be sealed from the light, leaving your kind to suffer. Boundaries. Truly limitless potential. Domination unbound. More. I will return the favor. Embrace the end. Welcome, children of light. Embrace the end. The upended has turned countless worlds upside down. Yours will be no different. The witness sees you, grants you opportunity, and you squander it. Is this a test? Yes, my test. I deliver you finality. You little ones look tired. Why not take a nap? Your efforts are for naught anyhow. Don't fret, I won't kill you. I'll just stuff you with my worm friends instead. My blood spilled. Bravo. The only shape you'll take is that of death. Your pointless efforts are indeed amusing. The only shape you'll take is that of death.
There's a spike in darkness levels near your location. The Scorn are up to something big, and it's spreading fast. Check it out.
Hey, Hero. I got a problem with Scorn, and I figured with you and me being such good friends, you could go resolve it. Thanks, pal.
Yeah, so this dark ether stuff, it wears pinholes in reality, and the Scorn, they pry them open, let more Scorn in. So you gotta deal with that.
Don't worry, Ikora. We'll put a stop to it.
Dark ether reverts areas to darkness. Darkness lets Scorn in. Scorn bring more ether. Long story short, there's a dark ether thing you gotta stop. The Scorn have been using these ether harvests to pull in new muscle from, like, somewhere. Better you stop it now before they dig in.
These readings suggest they're tearing open a gateway into the throne world. Stop them before they can bring in more forces. My hidden report that the Scorn are moving dark ether, enough to create a new beachhead for their forces. We must stop them.
Okay, yeah, while you're over there, the Hive Ghost Network says the Scorn are running an ether op. Can you check that out?
Hot tip, Glitter Bomb. You're about to be up to your ghost in Scorn. And those ugly little ghouls are gonna carve through you before they bug me. Play nice.
Timely warnings, Finch. Timely. But we'll light them up.
Yeah, okay, watch yourself, because if I'm right, the Scorn, they're gonna start some big dark ether event any time now, and it'll be well defended.
Hot tip, Guardian. You're about to be up to your ghost in Scorn. And those ugly little ghouls gotta carve through you before they bug me. Play nice.
Ikora, there are Scorn here. They're up to something using pyramid tech and a lot of dark ether.
I'm detecting a massive warp in space-time, Guardians. The Scorn are using pyramid tech to drag something big into the throne world. Attention all Guardians. The Scorn are using pyramid tech to summon their forces. The Hive deserve no aid, but this threatens us. Stop them.
Hey, Neon Nerd. I got a problem with Scorn, and I figure with you and me being such good friends, you could go resolve it. Thanks, pal. Hot tip, Neon Nerd. be up to your ghost in Scorn. And those ugly little ghouls gotta carve through you before they bug me. Play nice.
And another day protecting the throne world from destruction. Good work, Guardian. And another day protecting the throne world from destruction. Good work, Guardian.
This is for what you did to Savathun. Enjoy being fried by that pyramid bomb.
We'll keep starving them until we figure out who's behind all this. Thanks, Ikora.
The Lucent Hive will not rest until they lay claim to the throne world once again. The Lucent Hive clearly refused to give up the throne world to any of us, Guardian and Witness alike. My hidden report a pyramid superweapon in your area, Guardians. Your eager and aggressive response is appreciated. The Scorn have an insatiable appetite for destruction, clearly fed by the Witness.
Psst. You got a Scorn amassing nearby. Send him packing.
My hidden have reported Scorn smuggling pyramid tech into the throne world, likely on behalf of this Witness.
Oh, good. More cowardly Guardians coming to spoil the fun. Attention, Lucent Hive. Prepare to detonate the pyramid bomb.
Psst, I got intel for you. The Lucent Hive stole another pyramid superweapon from the Scorn, and they got it nearby. You might want to stop them. So I'm pretty sure the Lucent Hive are bringing a superweapon your way, so maybe be on the lookout.
My hidden have reported Scorn smuggling pyramid tech into the throne world, though their ultimate purpose there remains unclear.
That pyramid superweapon is bad news, like real bad. You got a handle on it, I hope. Please?
The Scorn clearly have an appetite for destruction, but at whose behest, we do not yet know.
Yeah, wow, good work. You can bet there'll be another soon. Like you Vanguard folks say, stay vigilant, Guardian.
Guardians, the Scorn rally their explosive technology for another attack. Show them how we respond to acts of aggression.
Hey, I've been spying on Scorn chatter. Sounds like they've got one of those pyramid super weapons with your name on it. Unless you get to them first.
The Witness grants the Scorn this power. Destroy it. Prevent the Scorn from gaining a foothold. But know this. It's only a taste of what's to come.
Another pyramid superweapon down for the count.
If the Scorn gain control of the throne world, then the Witness wins this battle. Stand your ground.
Then it's our job to starve them, every chance we get. Thanks, Ikora.
Hey, I overheard some Lucent Hive chatter about another pyramid superweapon in your area. Opportunity for an ambush. I'm just saying.
The pyramid superweapon is no more. We're on it. It won't happen. Not on our watch. Thanks, Ikora. We're on it.
All that matters is that the throne world remains standing thanks to your efforts. As always, we thank you. Stay cautious, but see what you can learn.
Ikora, I'm picking up some familiar darkness readings. The same sort of energy the pyramids give off.
The Scorn want control of the throne world real bad. Well, it ain't theirs, and it ain't yours either. Send them packing, and then follow suit, why don't you?
The Scorn see us all as enemies, attacking and killing Hive and Guardians alike. Take them out of the equation.
Another pyramid superweapon down for the count. Ikora, the device was some sort of superweapon. The energy I detected within was extremely volatile, way beyond expected levels. Phew. The pyramid superweapon's down. That was a close one.
These Scorn attacks may seem unending, by design. The Witness wears its enemies down by force. Show them how immovable you are.
Huge fan of watching you fluorescent fleabags fail. Just like you're going to when we detonate the pyramid bomb and blow you all away.
Hey, I know this much. The Lucent Hive will destroy the throne world, and I mean like entirely, before letting anyone else have it. So stop them, okay?
The pyramid superweapon is no more.
This is Savathun's domain, dead or alive. And no neon nerd or Scorn's gonna change that. So keep fighting each other. The Hive benefit either way. Hey there, you turn around and run the other way like the cowards you are. This pyramid tech's spoken for. You and I ain't done yet, bub. Not after what you did to Savathun. Least you can do for now is help clean up this Scorn mess. Don't you think?
Sounds like the Scorn are trying to move another super weapon through the throne world to your folks on Mars. You might want to deal with that.
Be a good little Vanguard puppet and dump those Scorn meatheads and their shoddy tech in the dirt, would you?
My hidden report more Scorn movement in your area, Guardians. Your eager and aggressive response is appreciated. All that matters is that the throne world remains standing thanks to your efforts. As always, we thank you.
Seems like the Lucent Hive were trying to use it for their own benefit, likely against us and the Scorn. Ikora, the device was some sort of super weapon. The energy I detected within was extremely volatile, way beyond expected levels.
Yeah, wow, good work. But you can bet there'll be another soon. Like you Vanguard folks say, stay vigilant, Guardian.
This is Savathun's domain, dead or alive. And no Guardian of Scorn's gonna change that. So keep fighting each other. The Hive benefit either way.
My hidden have reported Scorn smuggling pyramid tech into the throne world, though their ultimate purpose there remains unclear.
Hey, you hear me okay? I got word the Scorn are prepping another super weapon in your area. Take them out.
Then it's our job to keep them in check. Every chance we get. Thanks, Ikora.
Savathun's defeat lingers in the minds of the Lucent Hive. They use the pyramid superweapons to seek revenge. They must be stopped.
Attention, Lucent Hive. You've got glitter bombs incoming. Don't let them detonate the pyramid bomb. You and your little Scorn buddies have fun playing tug-of-war with that bomb. Do us a favor and blow yourselves up this time, too.
Ikora, I'm picking up some familiar darkness readings. The same sort of energy the pyramids give off.
Guardians, the Scorn are on the move again, towing destruction along with them. Stop them in their tracks.
Huge fan of watching you Guardians fail. Just like you're going to when we detonate the pyramid bomb and blow you all away.
The Scorn know your location and bring their bombs to your doorstep. Why not turn the tables on them instead?
Heard word through the Lucent Hive, Scorn have another one of those destruction thingies prepped and ready. Go get them.
The Lucent Hive are on the move again, towing another pyramid superweapon for the purposes of our doom. Disarm them of their advantage. The Lucent Hive are desperate to reclaim their home. So desperate, they'll destroy it in the process. Stop that superweapon. Whatever the Scorn are after, they intend to achieve it with death and destruction. Answer their call with the same, Guardians. Stay cautious, but see what you can learn. My hidden have reported Scorn smuggling pyramid tech into the throne world, likely on behalf of this witness.
That technology, destruction is its only purpose. En masse, it will bring entire worlds to their knees. Do not let the Scorn gain that ground.
The pyramid superweapon is down. That was a close one.
Guardian, the Lucent Hive have control of another superweapon. You know what to do.
Hey, Guardians, consider this an invite to a little ritual. It doesn't need a human sacrifice, but it'd be rude to say no if you bring one. Hey, gun-toting lamp maggots, consider this an invite to a little ritual. It doesn't need a human sacrifice, but it'd be rude to say no if you bring one.
The Lucent Hive are beginning another ritual again already? They're more determined than any hive we've encountered yet. We'll make short work of them, Ikora.
Hey, neon nerds, consider this an invite to a little ritual. It doesn't need a human sacrifice, but it'd be rude to say no if you bring one.
Oh, great news. I got a lead on a big conduit ritual the Lucent Hive are planning. It's practically on top of you right now.
The Lucent Hive are conducting a ritual, and their casters will be well guarded. Use caution eliminating them.
You did what? Finch? Finch!
Hey, glitter bombs, Consider this an invite to a little ritual. It doesn't need a human sacrifice, but it'd be rude to say no if you bring one.
Hey, so this big-name witch is working on a ritual in your backyard, yeah? Big investment. She screws this up and she's dead, assuming she survives.
We're working a little magic to remind this throne world who owns it. You come too close, we're gonna own you too.
A ritual? From the loosened hive? This should prove educational. Investigate with my blessing.
Yeah, these loosened types play at being holy, but scratch the surface and it's the same dirty hive magic underneath. Blows up the same way too.
You've got a very strange definition of great news, Finch.
Energy readings are fluctuating, Guardians. Looks like the loosened hive are conducting a translocation ritual, bringing in reinforcements. Let's put a stop to it.
Hey, it took me some doing, but I arranged for a big hive ritual in your area. Now you can ambush the A-list witch leading it. You're welcome.
Savathun's throne world is a nexus of power. I'd be shocked if her brood didn't exploit that as often as possible. Shut it down.
This ritual's gonna knit up the edges of the throne world, yeah? So it'll keep the Scorn out. But what keeps them out, keeps you out too, so get in there.
It looks like these loosened hives still have full access to their magic. Kindly complicate that ritual for them.
In a moment of grace, the ultimate act of forgiveness, I will seal it away. Power and knowledge turn to greed and despair. The witness was forever changed. The witness is the child of darkness. The traveler will leave. I have always wanted to live, to sail endless seas, visit infinite skies. When I first learned the logic, this was my deepest confusion. We talked before. What is the witness? This is the truth. I used the light it gave me to draw in other ghosts. They flocked to me like moths, and I welcomed them to my coven. Why did the traveler choose the hive? What do you think, Guardian? It was just before you killed him. The answer to this riddle is something greater than the power to take. The witness returned Mars to your solar system. Does its existence shatter your preconceived notions of light and dark? It is the power of the witness to move worlds from one reality to another. As for the others, well, I suppose you should have thought twice before killing me. But when you drifted toward the darkness, it saw its mistake. It realized humanity could not serve it any longer. I used it as a lure too, to bring you into my story. But beware that machine. It's more dangerous than you can know. The tablets hide a riddle. We, who have fought all our lives, chased and warred and killed, how could we comprehend that? The witness was once mortal. Its people were blessed by the shadow of darkness, just as your kind were blessed by light. And so, the traveler made a choice. I created a space where the past can manifest as if it were real again. It violates everything you thought the light stood for. It puts power into the hands of your oldest enemies. It didn't. The traveler doesn't choose. It acts on pure mathematical calculation. In that darkness, these beings found power and knowledge. But they were not content. power and knowledge turned to greed and despair. The witness was forever changed. Does that make you angry? It didn't. The Traveler chose me. It's simple. The witness was finished with it. Savathun is dead. You were the first. An army created in a moment of panic, a desperate grab for survival. It was thrilling to find a riddle that Oryx had missed. But of course, his cunning could never defeat mine. Data extracted, lessons learned. The witness spit it back, covered in incriminating fingerprints. As a gift. As a test. A gift for your people, and a test of my power. Of course, it can be both. And once it hangs in the sky of my throne world... Do you know the last time I spoke with my brother? For some of you, it does. I saw that doubt when I walked in your city on human legs. You Guardians are so clever. Tell me, what is true, and what is false? I stand before a being with 1,000 names. It whispers one. The witness. The Hive are not the last to be chosen by the light. What is the relic on Mars? How could we accept such a complete denial of self-preservation? I told him he would die, and he said, I am always glad to die. Every place the darkness touched during your collapse, it left a calling card. The Traveler placed its own heart into the hands of its enemy and said, change your ways. I didn't want to die, you know. And for what? But for you, Guardian, what does it mean for you? I built this place. Did you know that? I've concentrated the psychic energy of the darkness into the world you see before you. Every rifle and sword, every explosive, every harbinger of the awoken, every war mind of Earth, even my own brew's most secret death song. It was just before his final battle. Remember it. Remember that name. The power to move worlds will soon be yours. Think, what happens to the Nine if this solar system is destroyed? The witness wished to take it, yes, but I acted first. I wanted to protect it, just as I wanted to protect your Traveler. I know what you're wondering. Why did Mars reappear? I can practically hear the question on the tip of your tongue. About new beginnings. My plan takes shape. Does it shake your beliefs to the core, crumble the boundaries of fact and fiction? Such an enigmatic creature, our Traveler. And so fickle. It defies understanding. The witness birthed the darkness. Do you ever wonder why you can wield both light and dark, while the rest of us are constrained to one? The last city is not the last city. You have begun a tug of war to claim the darkness for yourself. Let's play a game. 2 lies, 2 truths. The relic is a compendium of every weapon to ever exist. If only you hadn't killed me. I want to play a game. 2 lies, 2 truths. As for why it chose me, the same reason it chose you, oh honored guest. What do you think? The taken king will rise again. The darkness will eat everything, and its shape will be the witness's teeth. In these hallways, my memory lives on. Here, I left you all the answers you crave about the light. Mercury, Io, and Titan are in my care. I asked you before, what is the nature of the relic on Mars? This is the truth. I brought Mars back. I learned the secret of the deep, the power to move worlds, and I dragged Mars from its extra-dimensional prison. Why? They see the fall of thousands of civilizations, the silencing of millions of thoughts. The Witness stole your planets and moons with a power from the deep. The power to move worlds from one place to another. And so I knew I would need a way to reach you even after death, to set the record straight. Through a game of riddles, I steal this memory for myself. I make the weapon mine, but I do not keep it. This one's tricky. Let's see if you can crack it. The Witness seeks the final shape, and the final shape is nothing. How provocative. Death, birth, and destiny, all in one riddle. Ask the emissary. Ask the agent. Perhaps they will grace you with an answer, for once. And where are your lost friends? The Witness was once mortal. Its people were blessed by the light, just as your kind were. Shall we play a game? 2 lies, 2 truths. I began to wonder. When you've destroyed everything but yourself, what if life is left to live? What better lure for a people obsessed with combat than the power to create your own weapons? Welcome back, oh honored guest. Surprised to hear from me? I couldn't leave you with so many mysteries still unsolved. The Traveler is not the only one of its kind.
The portal that was here before is gone. We'll have to find another way forward if we want to manifest the memory.
Those who say there is no final shape, that darkness exists in perfect formless neutrality. Liars. The children of the Witness wage a war. It spans centuries and galaxies. I will never be the taken queen. I refuse to play second fiddle to my brother Oryx. The Relic is a time machine. That sounds strange, I'll admit, but the concept is really simple. And when it was safe, I returned it to you. When Mars returned, the Witness placed the Relic as bait for the Guardians. The Witness birthed the darkness. Excavate the hills and cliffs and seas of your other planets and moons, and you'll find more. The Witness used this device to revert Mars to the point of the collapse. This was the study it hoped to complete. Our God is always silent. It gives no answers. I know what you're thinking. What is the Witness? What is its nature, its form, its purpose? I'm sorry. The Relic is a remnant of the first pyramid to visit Mars. The sword values life over everything else, but it is a life defined by constant death, a near-eternal winnowing. When Oryx carved the Tablets of Ruin, he described the ability to create the Taken. You used it to craft the Pyramid Blade, and it gifted you with the power to see memories preserved in darkness. But what is it? I led you to it, but I didn't put it there myself. What secret uses does it have? What hidden purpose? But Oryx's chisel was affected by viral power from the deep. I studied its vermicular path. I read between the lines. I asked you before, why did the traveler choose the hive? This is the truth. It is not darkness, but something that wears it like a cloak. It gives darkness a wicked shape. I refuse to be its servant. It needed protection. In the end, your destiny lies beyond this system. So why has Mars returned while the others are still absent? There are so many questions left unanswered. I know what you're wondering. It was always a possibility that your cunning would defeat mine, that you would win and I would lose. This is what I will do. I will not take. I will give. I will grant the traveler a safe haven away from its enemies. We should play a game. 2 lies, 2 truths. Mars underwent a grueling autopsy, a post-mortem of its collapse. Does that disappoint you? I understand. We want to be important. Special. I spent centuries crafting schemes, playing tricks, finding loopholes. The Pyramid Blade is one key to defeating the Witness. In the light, these beings found power and knowledge. But they were not content. A chorus of life. I savored every note. Love, loss, kindness, cruelty, pain, joy. Of course, the process left scars. But why should the Witness care what state Mars is in upon its return? It got what it wanted. In the mind of one of these warriors lives the memory of an ancient weapon, a blade that cuts with the shining edge of beautiful, terrible logic. The Witness wants you to think those weapons will all be yours. But you're more clever than that, aren't you? Takes one to know one. Remember the 9? I use it as a lure. It's all cataloged within this machine, intimately known and infinitely reproducible. When I lived as Osiris, I saw your world through human eyes. I've always been a student of humanity, but to live among you was a new delight. Darkness is the errant child of a tight-fisted creator, a force designed for wicked purposes, but with a will of its own. I wouldn't recommend it, though. Like you, I have walked the halls of memory many times. It's a gift I am sad to lose. A different logic than the sword, but logic all the same. And then I select my new name. The Witness never took Mars. I did. I hope you win. A man with many enemies and few friends. But those friends know secrets. The traveler will fall. Bring your curiosities to me. Let me tell you some stories.
The tablet we found must be connected to how Savathun got the light.
The Witness will build its army on Mars. Another way of tying you inextricably to the powers of the pyramid. Indebting you. I asked you before, why did Mars return? This is the truth. Osiris is dead.
I've read some of Ikora's notes on the darkness and the light, Guardian. She thinks the darkness is closely linked with memory. You accessed this place with the darkness power. What exactly have we tapped into here? Finch? Why did we stop? You said this is a temple to Oryx?
Careful. The knight guarding this place? He's an old rival of Oryx, and he's no joke. Those two killed each other about 1,000,000 times over, but she dedicated a temple to him. It's funny how that works. Pretty funny that Savathun has him guarding Oryx's temple, though. There's your ride. You just hop on and I'll handle the rest. Hey, that's our guy. The one guarding the temple. What's he doing away from his post?
Finch, you were right. We found something. It's a piece of the Tablets of Ruin. The tablets Oryx used to create Taken.
But the only way in is through some old canals, which means we need a boat. You leave that part to me. These weird hive controls. I mean, how does this... There it is. I was right. I knew it. I knew the Taken were involved somehow.
Alak Hul's ghost got away. It just left his body here. The darkness was so strong back there. It felt like we were sinking. Looks like we're all clear, Finch. We're heading in.
Hey, you did it! Good job. Boat's on the move again. Yeah, that's right. Savathun's brother. The Taken King himself.
Savathun tricked all of us, including you, and every other hive ghost. We're not going to let Ikora take this on herself.
Now be careful here. Something happened to this place. It's overgrown with darkness.
I can sense light here, though. I just can't see it. Maybe there's a safe path through.
But you got the tablet. That's the important part. That gets us one step closer to taking down the Witch Queen. The Temple to Oryx is protected by one of Savathun's toughest warriors.
Whatever happened between them, this isn't Ikora's fault.
Sure. I'm just saying. Ikora is a spy master, right? And Osiris is her friend. Yeah, you'd think she would have noticed. This could be our chance. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't expect this. Just a little hiccup. Contingency plan. They're learning. Trying to stay a step ahead of you. He's guarding something. Something you can use like you use Sagira's shell. So Savathun was impersonating Osiris, Ikora's friend and mentor, right? Maybe Ikora slipped up. Here we go. Boat's moving.
Look, back there. The path is unblocked.
Oh, seriously? But I did the thing. It's just this hive tech. It's so archaic. Just give me a sec. I was right. Got it. You can get that barrier down, right? Sure you can. Said something that helped Savathun get at the light.
Finch, we're stuck again.
Okay, we're getting close to the swamp now. Temple's not far from here.
The tablets hide a riddle.
Do not toy with us. Provide the aid we seek, and we shall do the same for you.
And why spill my juice gossip first?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Deception Queen. Hello again. You, well, deliver your promise, gain your desire. Till then.
Don't get used to it. You'll be back feeding off a host soon enough.
And who hosts this humble worm, then? In the face of collapse, Savathun.
You're lying. You know who we are?
Enough, Parasite. Keep your tricks out of the Guardian's head. Guardian, smash the Parasite's skull.
As usual, Deception Queen provides half-truths. The what, not the why. Pulls wool over eyes once again.
You'll have your host, just as soon as we have our information.
You first. Ho once again. Oh, Deception Queen, Come to me, gracious host.
The parasite speaks truth. Or adjacent to it, anyway. They're not plots, more contingencies, in case evil sways them. Or you, the awoken queen, will provide. Do you agree?
Watch many of you. Where host went, I went. Long for those days. A great team, Mara and I. Better than by herself. Untrustworthy, that one. Plotting to kill Eris Morn? Crow, you even. Help! Coward's way out. Kill me, lose priceless knowledge. Humanity suffers. Perhaps there's contingency for them too?
Mara! Hello? She really just left. Mara, it needs our help now. What do we do?
Air here, like fundament. Good to breathe again. My strength returning. Done well, Guardian. Pain, pain, pain!
Pine no more, parasite. We seek information regarding humanity's collapse. Provide it, and you'll have a host again soon. Because we'll spill your insides if you don't.
Cursed by the Witch Queen after everything! Relax. Have your precious knowledge. Surprising, you'll find Sabathun, much like Mara, riddled with doubt.
Its energy is draining fast. Okay, who can help us? Who else knows about hive worms? Of course, Finch! Don't fail us now.
Not the witness itself, but a disciple. See that you do. Keep the parasite safe. I'll be in contact once I locate our next incubator.
Hey there, friend. Looks like those Scorn meatheads are thriving again in that old worm factory. Any chance you could, deal with it?
On the parasite?
So what is this place exactly? Looks like the incubator's out of juice.
A gateway to the Dark City, built by that which once commanded the nearby pyramid.
You're welcome, Mara. We found a door. It's like the inside of a pyramid. That's our cryptoglyph.
Go. See for yourself.
I feel like if I don't ask, you'll never tell. But all this, Sabathun and the Witness, disciples, and now this place.
A gateway to the Dark City, built by that which commands the nearby pyramid. Resonance of what used to rest there. A cryptoglyph.
An entire city of darkness, right in the middle of Sabathun's home. And she did nothing to stop it? We are. Handling it now. Ikora, the worm breeding ground is clear of Scorn. For now, anyway.
Shortly after gaining her new power, Sabathun returned to her throne world, filled it with light.
Yo, I'm here. That sounds bad. They're clearly exploiting the darkness there. Good spot to break into the throne world devoid of light and all.
Then we'll start with the cryptoglyphs. Must be around here somewhere.
Likely to obscure your path and trap you. Dispel it and see what happens. Then we have achieved only partial success. There are more incubators hidden across the throne world. I'll attempt to locate them.
You were right, Mara. The Scorn seemed to be messing with us. That opened a portal.
You think you can, clear them out? Makes all of our lives easier if they're not overrunning the place.
Finch, the Scorn have been dealt with for the moment. It's here, Mara. The incubator.
They'll be back, I'm sure. But your efforts continue to hold them off. Good work as always, Guardian.
Place the parasite on it, quickly.
Scorn defeated. As expected. Face it, you chase glory here. Nothing more.
The parasite. It speaks once again. Why would she? At the time, it benefited her. Endless worms for an endless army.
There's nothing in here. Just some sort of leftover darkness energy.
Seek further corruption throughout the space, and you will undoubtedly find our cryptoglyph.
Looks like our cryptoglyphs drained too. But we may be able to fix that.
It's twofold. A source of immense hive magic, a cryptoglyph, to provide life to the parasite. and a darkness incubator to infuse them.
We're on it, Finch.
It worked.
Finch, picking up some dense darkness readings nearby. I'll bet the Scorn are congregating in that old worm breeding ground again.
Congratulations! Done it again! Move on now.
Good. The Scorn will know what you're after now, and yet, I believe Savathun far too cunning than to completely eradicate the potential power of that place.
Are you actually looking for pity? Your kind only exists to feed off others, to manipulate them, destroy them. Good riddance, I say. We're clear, but no sign of an incubator. All this Scorn tech lying around makes me think they're using the darkness energy in this place to build some sort of lair. Best we clean them out.
What did you say?
Ikora? Finch? Anyone? We're at the old worm breeding facility. Scorn presence seems to have grown again. Anyone know how to turn this thing off?
You must be close to the incubator.
Understood. We'll contact you when we reach it.
Fear swells. Deception Queen.
While we appreciate the free therapy session, we're just going to keep doing whatever we need to do to protect humanity, okay? Thanks.
A factory, you might call it. Built for the growth and facilitation of those like the very parasite you now hold.
Not at all. Heading in now.
Many siblings born here, only to die beyond. Savathun's light, responsible.
While you pursued Savathun, the parasite and I traveled far and wide, pursuing related interests. Much of this knowledge is still new, even to me.
We've cleared the place of Scorn, Finch. I'm picking up heavy darkness signatures in here, and more corruption.
One does not engage with the all-powerful without first gathering the most valuable tool in war, knowledge.
Now, if you don't mind, we're gonna focus on ridding this place of Scorn. You know, doing some good in this world.
Oh, nice. That's, rad. Thanks for taking care of that. I'll, monitor in case they return. I don't know what the throne world would do without you.
If hive worms were grown here, then we're looking for what? Some sort of machine? Its vital readings are still low. All right, Mara, where are we headed? It's ours, Mara.
You never cease to amaze, you know? Thanks for the hard work. Oh, yeah, you must be right. You mind taking care of it?
That and why you didn't tell us sooner. That definitely got the Scorn's attention. And yet, the Scorn gave their lives to defend it. You didn't think it would?
Stamped out whatever poisons the Witness's disciple had spread throughout, including within that factory.
The Witness's disciple.
Do not delay in locating the incubator.
The Witness. Nothing. You heard that too?
It must be hiding in plain sight. Look around.
Not to be rude, but how do you know that?
Savathun's deceptions run deep. I fear that somehow the parasite is cursed. However, I have yet to see evidence of it.
Do I detect some annoyance? Don't worry. The Scorn will be back, and so will we.
Playing savior again, Destroy Scorn. Stay hero. For what? Duty? Responsibility? Not buying it. Recognition, born in desperation, you desire.
Consider it taken care of.
To a city shrouded in darkness through the nearby caverns. There you'll find the means to breathe life into the parasite once again. You wonder how I came across this information.
Only one way to find out.
Goody.
Guardian, the Scorn have overrun the worm breeding grounds once again. Are you nearby?
I've marked his office on your tracker. And she's a sight to see in the Crucible. This is a Vanguard service weapon, but it's from Zavala's personal collection. See, the thing about Drifter is, he's unique. Let's leave it at that. Zavala doesn't usually talk that much. You should take that as a compliment. In any case, I'm with you till the end. You take the lead. Guiding the Warlock orders in research and development, enemy reconnaissance, and internal affairs. Isn't Shaq something? When he's not yelling, he plays dodgeball with the children of the city. Even a Guardian has trouble bearing that kind of weight. He's going to need your help. That about wraps it up. I'm glad you finally get to see it. To see why we're here and what we need to protect. Shaw must have talked you up quite a bit. Or maybe Zavala saw something in you. There are still people in the tower to meet, but you can do that at your own pace. Looks like the superconductor's Golden Age tech triggered some warnings. I'm clearing it with security. She likes to meet all the new warlocks personally. He, yells during that, too. But he placed some of the first stones in the wall we're standing on. Zavala sent me a message saying he has a mission ready for you. Zavala thinks every life in the city is his responsibility. I've been here many times over the years. She does a little bit of everything. It's where I came from, where the light you wield came from. Oh, and no tour of the tower would be complete without meeting Lord Shax. Where to next? Oh, you should head to the bazaar. That's where we'll find Ikora. We've had an increase in Guardians sneaking in contraband since a fellow called the Drifter arrived. Welcome to the tower, and the last safe city of humanity. It all happens in the Crucible, where Shax oversees battles of light versus light. You're a Titan. You'll be able to help him shoulder that burden. Okay, next up is tower security. Lately, he spends more time commanding troops than fighting on the front lines. Up there in the sky? That's the Traveler. Anyway, Zavala's asking us to visit the gunsmith next. His name is Banshee44, our resident firearms expert. See, we lost Cade 6, our hunter vanguard, a while back. Killed by a man named Uldren Sov. Zavala leads the entire Vanguard, the group that supports all Guardian operations. Last stop is Master Rahul, the Tower Cryptarch. That's short for Crypto-Archaeologist. Commander Zavala would like to meet you in person. I'll lead you to him. Ikora Ray is the Warlock Vanguard. She leads the Tower's Warlocks, like Zavala leads the Titans. Shax is in charge of live fire drills and general combat training for Guardians. Check in with him if that sounds interesting, or we can just explore. Nice, isn't it? It's good to have somewhere that feels like home. For me, this is it. You may be wondering who leads the hunters. So Vanguard Command instituted a check for first-timers. Being a hunter has its challenges. You'll find that out yourself soon enough. Always nice to see Ikora. While we're over here, we should check in with the Drifter. Let's start by registering your jump ship. It was a difficult time. Now no hunter wants to take his place. Careful not to break anything in there, and don't touch his music.
Whether it does or not, I doubt Keitel will go down so easily. Unmasked? Didn't the spider teach you that even small mistakes bring large consequences? Choose your next words wisely.
Antics. Time-honored traditions. They don't concern you.
Welcome aboard the Helm, Guardian. The hub for emergency logistics and maneuvers.
At that distance, in the dark, no.
We will use that information to direct our fury. They think their tank is a show of strength, but it is no Iron Lord.
You seem like a wise man. We both know that the best victory is won before the war even begins. I'm giving humanity a way out.
Not the type for subtlety. They want Keitel's attention.
But I see how you lean on tradition when you fear a loss of control. I see your uncertainty, dithering.